Hey guys, Coach Nick Hancock here from Deuce's Coaches Prep, here with another day of GPP. First half of the day, we're going to work on our core and trunk stability with this quality work. After that, you are going to have a nice conditioning piece that should feel almost like a sprint during the time you're working. Like I said, for the first half of the day, we have this quality work. So you're going to have 3 rounds taking your time through each of these movements, really working on your core and trunk stability. For your first movement of this quality piece, it's going to be 20 shoulder taps with a pause at the top. What I'm looking for with this is maintaining a flat back and really fighting the rotation throughout. It's going to look like this. Notice how my trunk was barely moving side to side, and I paused each time after I touched my shoulder. After those 20 shoulder taps, you're going to move on to a 10-meter bear crawl forward. You are going to still maintain that flat back that you just had, but now you're going to drop your knees down and keep your shins parallel to the ground. You're going to move forward, moving opposite arm, opposite leg. It's going to look like this. After you complete that 10-meter forward bear crawl, you're going to drop your legs down and perform 10 bird dogs with your right arm and your left leg. You are going to bring your right arm straight forward and kick your left leg straight back. It's going to look like this. After you're done with 10 of those, you are going to go back into the bear crawl, but this time in reverse for 10 meters. Once you finish that 10-meter reverse bear crawl, you are going to switch the bird dog to the left side. Again, reaching the arm straight forward and kicking the leg straight back. It's going to look like this. Once you're done with those 3 rounds for quality, you're going to move on to the conditioning piece for the day. That's going to be 4 rounds of 3 minutes on, 1 minute off. It's going to be 3 minutes of work, working as hard and fast as you can, and resting for 1 minute for each round. The first movement for this conditioning piece is going to be 30 air squats. Within this time, I want to make sure you hit depth each time, making sure that your hip crease is at or below parallel your knee. What I have found helpful is having a target to reach. For me, it's going to be my foam roller. You can find something else around the house that's just the perfect height for you. I'm going to set it right where I'm going to squat. I'm going to gently tap it and pop right back up each time. It's going to look like this. Your next movement is going to be 20 hand release push-ups, making sure each time that you're touching your chest to the ground, releasing your hands off the ground before pushing back up. It's going to look like this. If you're looking for a skill for those hand release push-ups, a good one is going to be an elevated push-up where instead of you release your hands, you just hold for a second, pause, and push back up. It's going to look like this. After your 20 hand release push-ups, you're going to perform 10 tuck jumps. What I would like to see is that you load your hamstrings up, and while you jump up as high as possible, mid-air, bring your knees up and back down, landing as softly as possible. It's going to look like this. After you complete all those 3 movements, you have max burpees for the remaining 3 minutes. You are trying to get as many as possible, and that's going to be your score for each round. It's going to look like this. Each time I'm making sure my chest hits the ground, I'm popping my legs back up, I'm jumping and reaching overhead. You can perform those burpees. A good skill is the athletic burpee, where I don't touch my chest to the ground. It's going to look like this. That's the workout for the day, guys. Don't forget to record how many burpees you get for each round. You can actually upload that score to our virtual background. As always, feel free to reach out to me, the rest of the Deuce team, We'll be happy to help you out in any way that we can. Have a great rest of your day.